Your lips on my neck and your hand on my thigh, caressing a part of my body I'm not even too sure I want you touching. I wasn't so sure that I wanted you so soon, but the more you continued, the more I eased up, and you smiled. You knew you didn't have to tell me I'm beautiful. It's not what I wanted to hear. So instead, beyond the smile and just before we reached the bed, you let me know that this was a moment that you wanted to have over and over again with me, letting me know that I was there in your future. Silly. But that's the thing, the difference, I guess. I trust too easily, and you were king at making me feel like the next part of our relationship was important to us staying together and lasting. When I asked about protection while you were unbuttoning my shirt, you pulled away so quickly that you pulled a button with you. I should have read the signs then. The mention of a condom made you chuckle and then squeeze my thigh like I was making some kind of offhand comment. You said that I should take care of that, and then you laughed and joked about how you would always be safe in that regard. I guess I misunderstood your joke. Misunderstood our future. Your cologne was what gave it away. Sharp, sour, making my mouth drool, ready to spit out whatever I had in my stomach. I spat in the bin in the corner of your room, the same bin that I threw my pregnancy test in, and the second test, and the third. You argued about my lack of responsibility in not going on the pill, even though you knew how sick it made me feel, how I never felt like myself when I was on it. So watching you pack up your bags, I finally understood how you were safe in that regard. It's easy to pick up and leave. Your body would never carry a child. And he's amazing, by the way, in ways that I didn't even think were possible. And in a way, I am glad I don't have to share him. You know, you and I, we shared a bed. Once you used my toothbrush, it was disgusting, and you used to order extra whenever we went out. But he's all you though. The dimple in your cheek, brown eyes, the hair that you meticulously gelled every single morning. As if to punish me, when I look at him, I can only think of you. He's expensive, and the 2 jobs I'm juggling, it doesn't support him. And I'm struggling. I'm pleading as only a single mother would when doubt and desperation creep in. I'm not asking to be your wife. I'm not even asking to be with you again, but I am asking for help, to be the father that your son deserves. But again, your excuses are louder than my pleas. You know, my WhatsApp messages don't even sound like me anymore. You think that you can get away with this because this all happens behind closed doors and our police systems are too congested to hold you accountable? And you're breaking the law by not supporting your son. Either you're a part of his life, or this will be the most expensive fuck of your life. I tried breastfeeding him for as long as I could, but eventually the weight of carrying his milk to work in those tight bras and blouses, it just became too much for my back. And formula wasn't an easy choice either. Your son is on the bed, attempting to roll, and he looks up at me. And as my messages to you continue to be blue-ticked and your voicemail fills up with more empty threats from me, he gurgles at me. Dimple deep, eyes shining, hair thickening with each passing day. I put him back on my breast, trying to feed him off of whatever is in there, but I didn't have much of a lunch, so who even knows what he's getting in there. I tried to call you again. You ignore my call. I don't know why I thought that this time around you would respond. You walked out as silently as you had crashed into my life. You don't think that this is a crime, that this is abuse, that this is violence, and that you're doing it willingly every day, every month. Is this the type of man that you want your son to grow up to be? An abuser? Just not the one that leaves a mark.